Hello, student. Good morning. As we are discussing in the history about the revolt, okay. In this one, we have discussed in the previous video about a mutiny. Mutiny means to say a small disobeys of the seniors in the company's army. How it turned into the revolt. Now we have discussed in this one many things. Now we are discussing here from Meerut to Delhi how these soldiers, the young soldiers, which were recruited in the British East India Company, how they moved from Meerut to Delhi. Okay, let's have a discussion over it. What they have given under this one. On 29 March 1857, a young soldier named Mangal Pandey was hanged to death for attacking his officers in Barakpur. What he did, the Mangal Pandey, that was also in company army. What he did, he just attacked on his officer in Barakpur. Okay, then he was hanged. He was hanged to death means he got the capital punishment. And then after this one, some days later, some sepoys of the regiment at Meerut refused to do army drill using the new cartridges which were suspected of being coated with the fat of cows and pigs. So after some days, what happened? Some of the sepoys, some of the Indian sepoys who were in the company army, what they did in the Meerut, they refused. They didn't want. They refused. They didn't did that. Whatever the in the company army drill by using the new cartridges. New cartridges were there. New we can say one kind of bullets were there for loading on the gun. So what happened? They were suspected. Why they refused this one thing? They were suspected of being coated. These were made or these were being coated with the fat of the cow and the pigs. 85 sepoys were dismissed from service and sentenced to 10 years in jail for disobeying their officers. So what happened? These sepoys, mainly 85 sepoys, they were dismissed from their services and as well as they were sentenced 10 years jail. This happened on 9th of May 1857. Then, after this one, what happened? The response of the other Indian soldiers in Meerut was quite extraordinary. What they did, these soldiers who are the other soldiers in the company army, what they did, so that has been given on 10th May, the soldiers marched to the jail in Meerut and released the imprisoned sepoys. What they did, they went to the jail, mainly in the Meerut, and they released whoever the imprisoned over there, who were in the jail. They released these all the sepoys. They attacked and killed British officers over there. They captured guns and ammunition and set fire to the building and properties of the Britishers and declared war on the Firangis. What they did after killing the British officials over there, British officers over there, they just captured, they just seized the guns, the arms and ammunition, whatever the things were there, they kept with them and they just burned the fire, they set the fire on the building and properties of the British and declare war on the Firangis. And they declared themselves there is a war against the Firangis. Firangis mean to say the foreigners, mainly it is in terms of the Britishers. Then the soldiers were determined to bring an end to their rule in the country. So these all the soldiers, they declare themselves and they determine themselves. Now they will bring the war against the Britishers to end their rule in the country. But who would rule the land instead? The thing is that who will rule? If they will just if they will end the rule of the Britishers, so who will just control, who will rule over the country? Then what happens? See, the soldiers had an answer to this question. These soldiers, so who will rule instead of the Britishers? They were having themselves the answer of this question. That is the Mughal emperor, last Mughal emperor, that is we know Bahadur Shah Jafar. The sepoys of Meerut rode all night on 10 May to reach the Delhi in the early hours next morning. So these all the sepoys, they just rode themselves. They just went on foot to the from 10th of March. They just at night they just moved from there, and early in the morning they reached to the Delhi. As news of their arrival spread, the regiment stationed in Delhi also rose up in rebellion. So as the news that spread over there among the soldiers, so they also joined the same these sepoys to fight against the Britishers. Then what happens? See, again British officers were killed, arms and ammunition seized, buildings set on fire. These all the things were done. Again these persons, mainly these officers, British officers, they were killed in the Delhi as well, and their arms and ammunition, it was seized, it was captured, and the buildings were set on fire. Then triumphant soldiers gathered around the walls of the Red Fort where the Badshah lived, where the Mughal emperor, meaning the Badshah Bahadur Shah Zafar, where he used to live. These all the soldiers went there and they just gathered around it. Then demanding to meet him and demanding that we want to meet with the Bahadur Shah Zafar. The emperor was not quite willing to challenge the mighty British power, but the soldiers persisted. So, whatever, when he came, that Bahadur Shah Zafar, he didn't want to take the power. He didn't want to take the charge as the emperor of the country, but soldiers just consulted and soldiers just made him agree to rule over it. They forced their way into palace and proclaimed Bahadur Shah Zafar as their leader. So what happened? These all the soldiers they forced their way. They just forced in this way into the palace, and they just proclaimed, they just declare that the Bahadur Shah Zafar as their leader. Then what happened? See, after this one, the Azing emperor had to accept this demand. Whoever that is Bahadur Shah Zafar was there, he had to accept the demand of the soldiers. He wrote letter to all the chiefs and rulers of the country to come forward and organize a confederacy of Indian states to fight the Britishers. So what happened after this one? So that he wrote he made a message to all the local chiefs and the rulers of the other parts of our country to just organize together and to fight against the Britishers. This single step taken by Bahadur Shah Zafar had great implication. So whatever the step has been taken by Bahadur Shah Zafar at that time, so it had a great implication on the country. Then the Mughal dynasty had ruled over a very large part of the country. Most smaller rulers and chieftains controlled different territories on behalf of the Mughal rulers. So at that time as well, the Mughal dynasty had ruled. As you all know that the Mughal dynasty, as we have read in also in class 7th, and as well as in the previous chapter, so it had a great impact and ruled over the large part of country. So whoever the smaller rulers and the chieftains were there, these just worked and they used to just rule and control over their territories on behalf of the Mughal rulers. Threatened by the expansion of British rule, many of them felt that the Mughal emperor would rule again. So threatened, got fear by the expansion of the British rule, many of these rulers felt that if the Mughal emperor could rule again, they also would be able to rule their own territories once more under Mughal authority. So, whereas all the small rulers and the chieftains, they were just getting fear from the expansion of the Britishers. So they also wished that if the Mughal emperor will rule again, so once again they will gain the control over their own territories or own provinces. Okay, then after this one, the British had not expected this to happen. The Britishers, they were not expecting the same things from the Indian soldiers as well as from the Bahadur Shah Zafar. They thought the disturbance caused by the issue of the cartridges would die down, and what they were thinking, these Britishers, they would have been talking that whatever the disturbance regarding to the cartridges, so it would have been the silence, but it would not. But Bahadur Shah Zafar's decision to bless the rebellion that changed the entire situation dramatically. Whatever the Bahadur Shah Zafar just supported to these all the revolutionaries, to all the rebellions, so it just changed the whole situation very dramatically. Often, when people see an alternative possibilities, they feel inspired and enthused. That means to say, if they are getting any alternative, as the soldiers have got the other alternative, that is Bahadur Shah Zafar would be the next leader of the country. So it just inspires and also just encourages all the soldiers. It gives them the courage, hope, and confidence to act, and which provided these soldiers the courage, the hope, and the confidence to function, to go against the British rule. Okay, after this one, the rebellion spread. What happened under this one? In the rebellion spread that has been given here. After the British were routed
from Delhi, there was no uprising for almost a week. After, as the Britishers they were routed from the Delhi, so there was no uprising for a week. It took that much time for news to travel, then a spurt of that is mutinies began. Then, after this one, regiment after regiment mutined and took off to join other troops at nodal points like Delhi, Kanpur, Lucknow. So what happened as the news spreaded about the mutiny mean to say disobeying the British officers, seniors. So the same thing that spreaded, and this also just followed in the different places in different areas at that time, like Kanpur, Lucknow, etc. After that, the people of the towns and villages also rose up in rebellion and rallied around local leaders, jamidars, and chiefs who were prepared to establish their authority and fight the British. Nana Sahib, the adopted son of the Peshwa Bajirao, who lived near Kanpur, gathered arms of forces and expelled the British garrison from the city. Whoever they have made the town, British garrison were there for the soldiers. So what happened? These were all were expelled. These all were just removed from there. That Nana Sahib that has done over there. He proclaimed himself the Peshwa, the new ruler of the Kanpur. Then he declared that he was the governor under Emperor Bahadur Shah Jafar. In Lucknow, that has been given, that is Birjis Qadar, the son of the deposed, that is Nawab Wajid Ali Shah, was proclaimed the new Nawab. The son of the, that is deposed Nawab, who were just removed from their, of that person's son, he proclaimed himself the Nawab. He also acknowledged that his sovereignty of Bahadur Shah Jafar under the work, under the guidance, under the control of the Bahadur Shah Jafar. His Mahal, his mother, Begum Hazrat Mahal, took an active part in organizing the uprising against the British. His mother also took the part in the rebellion. In Jhansi, Rani Lakshmi Bai joined the rebel sepoys and fought the British along with Tanta Tope. The journal of Nana Sahib means in the different parts, as we are reading the different examples, how they raised their voice in the different parts of the continent, different part of the subcontinent, mainly in our country, against the Britishers. In the Mandala region of Madhya Pradesh, Rani Avanti Bai Lodi of Ramgarh raised and led an army of 4,000 against the British who had taken over the administration of her state. She also fought from this area by taking the 4,000 soldiers with her. And these all the persons were only one aim, only one purpose, to fight against the British. So then the British were greatly, that is, outnumbered by the rebel forces. As these all means in the brief areas, as the people were raising their voice against the British, so they got tensed. They were defeated in numbers of battles with the Indians. And this convinced the people that the rule of the British had collapsed for good and gave them the confidence to take the plunge and join the rebellion. And whatever the defeat they got in the different battles in our country by the different local rulers, so it gave a one kind of confidence and hope to all the citizens who were living, and they also just joined the revolt during that time. Then a situation of widespread popular rebellion developed in the region of Awadh in particular. They have given a widespread popular rebellion, that is revolution, that is against the Britishers, that developed in the region of Awadh in particular. On 6 August 1857, we find a telegram sent by Lieutenant Colonel, that is Tytler, to his commander-in-chief expressing the fear felt by the Britishers. Means say they have given the example here where whoever the lieutenant colonel was there at that time, so he has sent one message, one telegram to his chief by just showing the fear felt by the British at that time. Our men are cowed by the numbers opposed to them and the endless fighting, and every village is held against us. The Jamidars have risen to oppose us. In this one telegram, these things were written. means our men are cowed by the numbers opposed. Our men means our Britishers, we people, we have got feared, and we are just also just attacked by the numbers of the Indians, and that is endless fighting. And even every village is held against us, means every person or every village member is against the British rule, and even the Jamidars, they are also just raising their voice against us. Many new leaders came up. For example, they have given here Ahmadullah, that is Shah, a Maulvi from Faizabad, that is professed that the rule of the British would come to an end soon. He just told he is one kind of this one Maulvi, as like priest. So he was, and he also just told the British would come to be an end, the British rule, and he caught the imagination. He caught the imagination of the people and raised a huge force supporter. And what he did, he also supported, and he made a good support of the rebellions against the British. He came to Lucknow to fight the British. In Delhi, a large number of Ghazis or religious warriors came together to wipe out the white people, to remove, to just clear the white people, means the Britishers, from these areas. Okay, after this one, that is Bakht Khan, a soldier from Bareilly, took charge of a large force to a fighter who came to Delhi to fight against the Britishers. He became a key military leader of the rebellion. And in Bihar, an old Jamidar, Kunwar Singh, joined the rebel sepoys and battled with the British for many months. Leaders and fighters from across the land, across the India, joined the fight against the Britishers. Okay, after this one, they have shown here the company fights back. How the company, it just raise your voice, and how it fight against the this one rebellion, that we will discuss in the next video.